All right, are we live? Let me check. Yep, seems like it. Let me just open the stream chat. Cool, cool. All right, so I think I can get started with the program I was working with yesterday. So, I think I'm gonna start doing some test-driven development. I mean, I got the first route tested and it's working fine. So, yeah, let me do that. I'm just gonna take a look at the Axum example on how to do it. I think, yeah, I need to pull it up. Besides error handling, yeah, I need to do that too. That's just really my goal for today. I want to get my error handling done and what was the other thing? The tests. That's right. So, testing. There it is. All right. So, let's see how this works. We have, what does one shot mean? I wonder. App.oneShot. I guess it might be some. I don't know. I'll take a look at the docs for that. But I guess I'm testing for the response status and the actual response body. Okay. And oh yeah, seems like one shot is related to the testing stuff. JSON, this is testing for JSON. I'll be right back. I just remembered something. Hey, sorry for that. I'm back now. So let's see. Okay, nothing in the live chat. Just have to check. Where was I? Is my mic working? Yeah. Okay. I was looking at the test. That's right. Let me close my door. All right. So here are the tests. Do we even do back-end development with testing like this? Um, Probably. What if we just write the test later? I mean, who likes writing tests? Yeah, that's probably for the best. So I'm just gonna change this here. Maybe put it at the end. Yeah. And then write some tests. Okay, that's good. And let me start with the REST API, I guess. I got this summary route. Let's finish summary. So how did a summary work before? Right. Yeah, that's a module, so just I can get some kind of syntax highlighting. And I think I'm gonna have to reopen it. Okay. Now it's all good. Yeah, I didn't write down what I put. Okay, let me just get rid of this file already. Done. The module doesn't exist anymore. I added an error module also for the error handling. Right now there's nothing, but yeah. Yeah, I should probably do error handling before that. Yeah. So we have to make a custom error type. Let's call it app error. And it's gonna happen anyhow. Error, I think, like that. And did I not add anyhow? Let's add anyhow. Oh right, I'm using color error. Okay. The other error type. So does it really not give me the error type like this? Huh. That's strange. Let's see what the docs say about it. Error kind, we've got that. There's also the result type. I remember importing that. Oh, I see. It's gonna be under color error. I'm imagining. Great. Now, what else we need? We need to implement into response. Okay. And I know I could just copy and paste that, but I like typing things out. Helps me remember. And into response method. Okay, let's turn that into an import. There. Okay. That seems fine. I'm just reading this part right here. Yeah. And then just a generic 500 error. I can just print it at console. Yeah, I don't think I want to return it with my JSON API, anything with JSON. Something wrong. And then yes, print self dot zero. That's right. And into response. Okay. And what else? The from type. We need to implement from anything that can be converted into and That's a weird trait definition. Let me see if I understand this. So, from anything that implements into anyhow error. Um, this enables using question mark operator on functions that return result anyhow error to turn them into result app error. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So that I'm just gonna copy and paste. Okay. Oh, here's the tests. Yeah, even these have tests. Uh, yeah, who cares? Nobody's gonna find out that I wrote the tests last. And it's already up. Let's type. Should I import that? Let's import that. So all that out. Cool. And anything need to be public? No, it doesn't seem like it. So this would return result. Let's make a result type alias. This I think result. And then t equals. Is it like that? How do you make the type values again? No, not app. I guess, yeah, it'd be for result, and we have t and app error. That's it. And then I can import that. So I kind of hate that commenting. I mean, I can see while it's used, when it's useful, but if I make it pub, I did. I did not. Yeah, I'm gonna import it directly like this. So use error. Okay. So I should be able to just return result and then status code. Yeah, let's see how they do it in here. Also, this is probably a good idea to make a app function. Separate this part. Okay. And then I can just make that a call to app. This I'll pull out. Oh. And it needs to be an async function. Expected router. Yeah, that's right, because I remove this. Let binding. Alright. And it needs to return a result. Okay. Sure. Was I already? Yeah, I was using this already. I need to get rid of that old result type. Result router. And mismatched. That's just an okay. Yeah, I just need an okay. Doesn't implement debug. Not just a simple derive. What did they derive here? Did they derive anything? No. Okay, now I'm having some trade issues. Okay. Oh, this error from before. There was some weird type inference stuff happening. Yeah. But where is this even stored? I wonder. Oh, it's okay. It's going inside the router. Let's check what type this is. I'm just curious. Oh, no. Okay. Doesn't tell me much. Trait bound. Future output is result. Oh. We need to add a question mark operator. What that doesn't implement? That implements try. Can we not use that question mark operator with async functions? I don't know. I don't work with async too much. Let me look that up. Oh, we need to await. Right. All right. That's what I wanted to do. Good, good. And now we just have it separated from the main function. And if I wanted to potentially move it to a new module, I could do that too. And these routes I'd probably want to move them to a new module. Yeah. But first, let me finish this. Okay, I think I just need to put an OK type around this. Yeah, that's it. How can I simulate an error? I want to test this out. So maybe if I kill Postgres, that's like pause it or something. I don't think I can. Oh, Docker pause. I did not know that was a command. Docker pause, and then what's the container called? Do I have it up here? Yes, budget tracker db1. And then is there a continue command? And then I guess pause might just toggle it. How to unpause? That's the question. Docker. Unpause. Docker. Let's see that. Unpause. Okay, it's just unpause. Let's see, does the autocorrect autocomplete finish it for me? Yes. So that's probably how I do it. So if I pause the DB, it should. Will it even migrate? I think I won't even get this far. Yeah, I should pause it after it's already listening. And that should work. Yeah. Alright, so do I have curl in here? No, I don't have. I have some other stuff here. So curl localhost 8000 summary, and I just need to run it now. So yeah, this is it. I still need to get the faster building stuff ready. I still haven't done that. That's a good thing to put on my to-do list. So I'll put that after proper handling. Set up cargo watch, and let's put the name, yeah, cargo watch in my Docker file. With I heard about a feature that let me separate like dev profiles and production in prod environments Docker file. Let's see, what's the actual name? Multi-stage Docker file. Multi-stage Docker file. And let's put a question mark. I don't need a. Yeah, let's write it like this. File and yeah. Now let's try. Let me hit Control Command colon W to save. Failed, huh? What's up with that? I unpaused it, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Let's. Yeah, it's not paused. I knew it. Maybe it has a different name now. No, the table is there. What was there? Well, cargo SQLX prepare failed. Connection refused OS error. Huh. Didn't I say I was gonna do this locally? I did, I think. What if we just get rid of that for now? No, anyhow. Okay, there. Now it's compiling. What can we do? all that happens, well, this whole logic isn't even ready. So let's see. How did I want my summary to work? Right, categories. Let's put that comments. Some comments in here. Because I can get rid of this all to do comment. So total per category and total. Let's just call it that. Why not? Okay, whatever now. Type annotations needed. Error communicating with database. Docker compose status. It's not a command. Up. Let's see. Should I kill the database? Maybe no. I don't think I should. Right. Stay in there. So Docker ps-a. Exited and jellyfin and yeah, it's exited. It's not even, it isn't running. Postgres, no it isn't. Yes it is. Up 46 hours. Postgres latest. And the ports are all fine, it seems like. I need to set the environment variable maybe. No, it should be set. Then what is the problem? Error communicating with the database. Yeah, because the environment variable need to be set at compile time, right? Or do I still need to do the prepare command? If I add that back and look at the other error, I can try to fix the other error. It's just simply connection refused. Maybe it choked. Let's just try again. Yep. So the connection was refused, but it seems like it was running at the time. Right? Yeah, it was running. Let me see. Can I just wait for this? No, I think it's gonna take a little bit. 8,000. What did I even requesting? 8,000. Yes. Couldn't I install this only with like? Yeah, I'm compiling out the SQLite stuff and MySQL, and I'm not using those. So, oh look, it's taking a while to run. Maybe it'll work out. That might be a good or a bad thing. Nope. It was a bad thing. Alright. Connection refused OS error 1111. Let's see what that means. Do I need it to be defined like right here? Not by Docker compose. Is it even giving me the defining the variable? I don't know. Let me check if it's even defined like locally. Is this how you do it? I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. Let's pass it in directly to this database URL equals. Let me copy that. Whoops. Database URL equals and this. And just that's more than I needed. That's fine though. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. No, why am I stuck on this again? That sucks. No, at least it's repeating the same step. It Save the rest. Okay, so this shouldn't be too hard to troubleshoot. Connection refused. Why? DB? Yes, that's fine. The connection string looks fine. Let's restart the database. Docker compose down DB. Docker compose up DB dash D. Will it lose the stuff I had stored in it? Because I didn't set up the volume. I didn't know how that worked. So, what is this? Is it done? Oh, I printed out like that. It glitched a little bit. Okay, so I don't know. We'll see if the data's still there. So it should run the same command, and this time, hopefully, it'll work. Nope. Okay, still didn't work. The prepare step is being really annoying. It was working before. I wonder what broke. Database URL, and the port is out of a Docker container. And let me check if the ports are fine. So 5432, and where was the starting right here? 5432. Budget tracker. And yeah, the DB is running. Ports are being forwarded. The connection string is fine. Oh, okay. I know what's up. The environment variable in here is only defined on runtime, but I need this in compile time. Okay. I think that's it. I hope, really. Is that how you do it? I think this is the syntax, so complain otherwise, right? So the variables don't pass through like environment. Yeah, I mean that makes sense security-wise, that it won't pass random environment variables to the container, I guess. So now that we got that fixed, I was working on this, that's right. So select description amount from budget, and I guess we want to use some kind of aggregator function for the amount, and then also group by. Yes, that's it. So sum of amount and group by the files. I think the file's already copied. Okay, so this shouldn't affect the stuff that's already compiling. Group by category. Let me do that straight in here. Try out and straight in the container. So it bin bash. It doesn't remember from before. Postgres -d budget -u Postgres. Is it lowercase u? Okay, I forgot the command again. The user, then the database. Okay, Postgres -d budget. Whoops, that's the wrong one. And am I using the wrong? Yeah, it's pSQL. Okay, maybe I was remembering this right. Let's change this to pSQL. pSQL. Yeah, invalid option. That's what I thought. Was it capital U? Nope. Database budget does not exist. Name of service not known. Interesting. The preparing step failed again. Yeah. Well. I don't know. Is it because... No, it should be running inside the container, right? Are these commands running inside the container? Do they have access to this? Like db5... Is this host name? Because I can't access it from my local machine, but... Is it running in there? I guess it's a different error now, but... Still not the kind of error I wanted to see. Name or service? Not... Can I run here? Argo SQL. Relation budget does not exist. Yeah, because the migrations are supposed to run. Of course it doesn't exist. Yeah, I want to write. Who changed it? Budget does not exist. We got 0 bytes at EOF. What does that even mean? I know the port, the environment variable would have to be different. This is still not set. Oh, it is set, but it's set to the wrong thing now. So let's export database URL Postgres password. I know I can just copy that. Localhost 5432 budget tracker, and I'll get rid of this. Nope, not this. This part, and do it locally, like I said I would before. This is how I used to do the export command. What if I just let's copy this? No, that's not what I wanted. That's the command I want to run. So database URL equals, and then let's copy it like this. Yank. Good. And that didn't. Okay, I'll type it in one more time. Postgres password. I used to use VS Code. Oh no, I'm switching to this. I just gotta get adjusted. Yeah, of course budget doesn't exist. You gotta run the migrations. Ooh, wait, can I run them here? I can run them here. X migrations, not migrate. Is there a command? Run migrations. Well, it says the command exists. Unrecognized subcommand. Well, that's wrong. The help page is wrong. That's fine. I can look in here. The SQLX CLI README file. So there's the prepare. Migrate, run. Yeah, I just have to run the migrations. Oh, name or service not known. That's right, because I need to pass in the environment variable. So SQLX migrate run. So yeah, it doesn't persist. The data doesn't persist. I knew it. Was that really the reason why it wasn't working? I don't think it would be. I mean, in here. I'll troubleshoot that not on stream. So migrations are working. That would mean the table exists now. If enter was working, dash U, it was capital U. I was trying this out right. Yes. Budget does not exist. Database budget does not exist. Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I'm not sure. I'm just random migrations. Pretty sure the database budget does exist. Maybe I need to rerun it. P-SQL Postgres. FD. Do we have autocorrect for that? No. Database budget does not exist. Docker pf-a. We only have one running, right? Yeah. Budget tracker. Postgres, yeah, there. Budget tracker db-1. Database doesn't exist, but didn't I just run the migrations? Pretty sure I did. I did run the migrations. Is it running the right migrations? Migrate. Maybe it's not. Because, yeah, the whole volumes thing. It already thinks it ran that, but it didn't. Oh. Well, I gotta set up the volume for this. Docker compose file for Postgres. That's that. And then I need to add this part. It doesn't seem like this changed much. That's good. Volumes. What is this Postgres DB environment variable? Oh, Docker even has an article. That's really nice. PG data. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. I don't trust that. Stack Overflow post from probably a very long time ago. And this would be PG data. That should make the... I don't know why I quit that. That was kind of stupid, but I kept the stuff open. It did close my quick fix window though. That's not cool. See open. And that. Okay. I just have it there in case someone joins the stream and doesn't know what I'm doing. Maybe I'll help them. I don't know. Don't know what I hit now. I miss keys too often. Okay. And edit to do.md again. W, that's it. I kept doing WQ. I don't even know. It's muscle memory. Yeah, it should be better now. I just need Docker compose restart that. So Docker compose down -v and what's it called? It's called db. And then the migrate run. Oh, the docs were right. I just had to. It was under migrate. I was looking at the. Yeah, never mind. Let's see. Can I run a specific migration? I don't want to run that migration anyways. And I just copy and paste. I hope that's what's up, what I'm thinking. No such container, that's right, because I put it down. So it's gonna be db dash. It got renamed. It's no, it's still the same name. Maybe it's just starting. No, it's not going in. It's restarting still. It's taking a while. Why is it taking so long? $15, $16, $17, $18, $19. And a really long time for that. Alright. It says it started, but it says restarting in here. What if I just delete it again? Now it's gone. The others are exited. I should purge the containers that are now running. Not running. Yeah, now it's running. Restarting. Why is it stuck in restarting status? Maybe let's see the output if there are any errors. Up. Dash, no, just db. Oh yeah, there it is. Suggested container configuration. Let's see the issue. Yeah, this is long. Said it was gonna be long. It's very long. I just want to see the last few comments. Yeah, that's the fix. I'm gonna say I change this to just var lib Postgres SQL. Then I'm guessing it's gonna be good now. Recreated, yup. PSSA up. I'm in. pSQL, not remember it. The user Postgres dash D and then the database budget, which doesn't exist. That's right. How do I run queries without having a database? pSQL. Dash up real quick. Well, the migration should be working. If I do migrate run. SQLX migrate run error communicating with database, right? Because I need to pass in the environment variable. Applied. Database budget does not exist. It should. It should. Migrate, run. Let's do this dash help again. Do not load .n files. Location of the database. Source. Dry run. Yeah, let's see the migrations to be run. Why not? Apparently none. I knew it. Something was going on. Let's look it up. How to run. How to create table pSQL CLI. Let me go back in the docs. Is there some kind of index? because previous doesn't really help. -s. -s my DB. I don't think role budget doesn't exist. Am I doing a command wrong? No, database budget. And introduction. I need to see this. Okay, so it says in the previous chapter I created a database. Okay, I need to read this. I'll read more thoroughly later. Create DB budget. Role root doesn't exist. And then dash, how do I put the user? Create DB Postgres budget. Create DB dash help. Owner. I guess I need to do that. So dash u Postgres. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Boom. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, so this creates a table, but it doesn't create the database. How is that handled for my programs? Do I need to create that myself? That creates a table. I don't want the database budget, and it'd be the budget tracker database. That's what I was doing wrong. I guess the migrations are fine. Oh yeah, they are fine. There's a table. Did it keep the stuff? Did I even need the volumes? We're about to see. All from budget. No, okay. The values are not there anymore. If I go up a lot, can I find them again? Should still be in my history. Probably more up. Yes. They are. This is probably what I want to do. Let's go down. Hello world. Is that where those are the only two I added? Damn it. I went back to the bottom. Okay, so top and then down by a little bit. This is what I did. I gotta figure out how do you copy things through tmux. Can't put this in a sticky note, I guess. Yeah. No, it copied. It did go to my clipboard. Last time I did this, it didn't really go to my clipboard correctly. I probably did something stupid. So put this on top. Let's add that back. So insert into budget. And then I gotta say what I want to insert. So description, amount, category, and date. And values. We're gonna go below 10. Example. And 2001 to 16. And the second one is gonna be world -10 for an expense. Example 2 for the category. And 2 that should be in quotes, and I should be using single quotes. Can I go back a line? Does it already apply? Ooh. Well, maybe I can redo the query. Did it work? Maybe it worked. No. Okay, it did cancel them. Insert into budget. Description. I gotta get used to single quotes. I never use single quotes except for characters, of course. Values. Hello. 10. Let's put them in the same category, these two. Example. And 2001 02 16 in single quotes. 02 16. And this would be world. -10. Example, so same category. And the year. Let's do 2026. 017, because that's today. And one more. What should I put this? Just Audi, I guess. Another greeting. So 20. And this will be a Campbell 2 category, so it's gonna be its own category. So 2020. Oh, I put 2025. We are in 2026, not 2025. Cool. It's added. Let's see. Okay. Exit. Interesting. The exit command didn't work last time I tried typing it into Postgres, but now it did. It told me to use like \q, but now it didn't bother me about that. Yeah, look at that. Use \q to exit, but now I didn't say anything. All right, and I guess I can close the sticky note. Okay, good. And I can run this cargo prepare. What now? Must be budget job description. Must be appear in a group by clause or use an aggregate function. Right. I can't just have it like this. Why would I get a description? I don't even need that. Great. That's annoying. The arrow communicating with database. Expected 5 bytes, got 0 bytes. I can just ignore that. Can I reopen my IP? Let's just quit. Hopefully it won't complain this time, and then I'll open the quick fix window again. So, did it lose my? Oh, no, it's here. See open, and edit. That's right. Cool. Let's see what we're getting. So let's run the server now. Finally. Same error as yesterday, but it's fine. What was it called on Docker Compose now? Budget track. Of course, I need to type up. Network not found. What? Network not found. I have no idea what that means. Docker Compose up. Is that the command I was running? I'm pretty sure that was the command I was running before. Okay, yeah, maybe I just need to rebuild it. Yeah. From all this kind of stuff I was doing. And yeah, the error's gone. Do we have any warnings? These. Okay, that's from I was defining a type because we're gonna be returning JSON. In fact, yeah, after I see what's printing out, I'm gonna return JSON. Type annotations needed. Well, that sucks. Wouldn't I want to... Let's look at the docs, whatever. Query yes. Yeah, there's query yes, there's just regular query. Fetch all. Well, it's not complaining in here. Why is it complaining about the type annotations in here? Can't infer type. Well, isn't it just a vec of I-64 of a record of the type can't be annotated. I know that, but why is it asking me to type the type then? I can't. Oh wait, unwrap. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back now. So I just had to mute. I was looking at this dumb error. It's complaining that type annotations needed. Cannot infer type for the await statement. Oh, I don't even need to use the unwrap anymore. I'm just gonna change that. I swear, this is really dumb. If I do rows, look at the 0 row just so it knows something. That's sum. It's gonna be decimal. That's right. It's an option, huh? Why is it an option? Is it if there's no sum? If let... Well, let's see, I just want to print this out. I'll print it out somewhat nicely then. So if let sum... No, if let sum equals row dot sum. Then we print out... I guess we want to get the category. Should mute my phone. Give me a second, I'll put it on do not disturb. Let me just answer this guy. Oh, never mind. Done. It's on do not disturb. What's up, Paul? So I'll probably want to get the category in this query. How is the compile time checking? Move occurs because row doesn't implement copy. Yeah, no, it moves. That's fine, right? Am I using it later? Oh yeah, that's why. And then we can print the sum. Meaning alive? I don't know. That's a hard question, I guess. For me, it's to get my own money and do whatever I want. That's meaning life to me. Basically. Is it even working? Like if I type this random crap in here, it's still... I probably need to run the prepare command, right? Well, this first, I gotta fix this compiler. So it's gonna be... It's not depressing. I mean, I think it's fun. Just do what you love. Do this. So I want this and to let some I'm guessing it's also not. Well, you gotta work, dude. That's how it works. Just work towards that if you want to enjoy life. I don't know, I'm just talking bullshit, but that's kind of what I want. I don't think I need that in there. Yeah, there. They both implement display. Okay. Category sum. This is like the most basic display, but that's fine. The prepare is fine. And well, don't do that then. No. Yeah, I didn't mean that. I mean, maybe it's fine. I would. It depends on the salary. I'm not gonna do that for my whole life, but if I'm getting paid six figures, you know, a little bit more, I don't care. I'm doing that. All right, let's run this. I don't think I need to run migrate. I just need to run docker compose. And of course, I need all the other arguments. Let's see. It should work now. Oh yeah, look at this. I set up a little thingy in here for whoever joins the stream to know what I'm doing. A little bit of what I'm doing, I guess. Yeah, I do. Let's see. Error. What is it? Error communicating with database. Is it not running? Pretty sure it's running. It is running. What are you doing? Oh, no. No. That shouldn't be happening. Error communicating with database. The query macro is doing weird stuff. Let's build it locally. F Docker for now. So cargo run. Alright, this should be faster too. Right, because of the environment variable, I gotta set. How do I set environment variable in Bash? I like to set variable in Bash. I want to switch to fish at some point. Fish looks cool, and it's written in Rust. So env database URL equals, and let's try copying again through tmux, because I don't know if it was actually copying to my clipboard. Okay, so if I press, okay, I just gotta use Command Shift B. Put wouldn't work, P wouldn't work, and that's not good. Why did it print out every environment variable? Let me just check if I dox myself right here. I mean, you already know my name. Nah, not doxed. Okay. Pretty normal for environment variables. Do I just type it in? Yeah. What does the export do? Yeah, I want to export, not just for the shell. So export. Great. Now we should run. Let's go. Let's check the output now. Oh, look at that. Sum is 20, and then the other sum is 0. That's exactly what I wanted. Cool. I'll set up Docker later. That goes in here. And this is fixed. I'm finished with that. Fix Docker. Yeah, that's it. Now I should return some JSON. Right? Yeah. Do I have Survey? I think I have Survey installed. Then I should be able to return it. So it's gonna be JSON. Axum JSON. What was the type inside? I don't remember. Nice, we got an example. Okay, I just need to implement deserializer starting. What should this struct be? Summary result, why not? I'll just call it that. Or just summary. So spending summary. Budget summary. So we have the sum per categories. How can I, oh wait, hash map. Yeah. I'm gonna have to, how am I gonna turn that into a hash map? I guess I'm gonna have to do some stuff, some operations of that. Yeah, that's fine. I can turn it to a hash map. It's gonna be a hash map of a string and a decimal. Okay, see you. And what do I call the hash map? I could just call it map, but I want an actual good name. Just summary per category. Total sum categories. Sum per category. That's probably a good idea. Good name. Hash map. String. Is it a string in here? Yes. Wait, not that. That's that. Right here. Yes. String and decimal. I should probably, I was thinking I'll probably get rid of the Docker icon from the thumbnail. No, I'll fix it. I'll fix it before the next stream. And I'll actually make sure everything works. Let's move that down. I feel like I want this first and tests and then no, but that's gonna be fixed tomorrow. Oops, I just deleted 2 lines. Yeah, fix Docker. Yeah, I think that's, I'm not gonna get any of those fully done today. That's fine. Sum per category, budget summary, and I need to derive, debug, serialize, and deserialize. And JSON is gonna have, it's gonna be a budget summary basically. Okay, so now I guess I want to do an iterator to map it. No, since I'm creating an object, yeah, I want to fold. So rows dot iter, is it already iter? No, into iter, because I want to consume everything. Dot into iter again. Was it already an iter? No, it's not. I'm pretty sure I'm a vec. It's a vec. Isn't it a vec? It is a vec. So I guess it is rows dot into iter. And fold. Do I need to map everything? Anything? Filter map. So if there's no sum, then I guess it doesn't exist, right? Yeah, but can there be sum? No sum, but category? Yeah, they can be a category, but no sum. Well, that's weird. I mean, that'd have to be bad entries in the database. What if I just check if they're both none? Yeah, I can do that. So row and then row dot sum, and I guess I just want to filter them out. Or map. Should I map? Or map it into like a tuple. Let's map it into a tuple. If let sum. Do I need to do if let sum? No, I can do some method chain. So row dot sum dot and map. I need like a map. And then what does and then do? And then the option is none. What option? No, that's not what I'm gonna do. I want to take a new option and check if that's also true. Filter. Map. Maybe just regular map, no. And returns option B if the option B is also true, but what if I want to return both of them? Reduces two options into one. I want the opposite of this. Wait. Oh, this is experimental. Okay, I saw the feature flag in there, so never mind, can't even use it. It's summon, that's kind of the thing I would want. Map. Let's just do if let some equals row.sum and let some. I love this let chain syntax. It's pretty new actually. Category equals row.category. Why is it optional? It shouldn't be optional because they should be set. Yeah, they're not optional. That's the thing. They're required, so I feel like they're supposed to be there because Postgres doesn't allow null, right? Yeah, well, Postgres shouldn't be allowing null. Didn't I put not null in the schema? Category, description amount. Yeah, it's not null. Why is it giving me an option? It shouldn't be. What method am I using? I'm using fetch all, and it's giving me a vec of record. Countries 0 dot country. I'm just reading the example there. Why are they optional? You know, parameters and record SQL X. Let's see. SQL X's features for this encode decode. No, this is probably not related to what I'm doing. Query with option parameters. Is it related to the SQL query I'm making? I guess I can't like tell dynamically if they're gonna be there or not, or like from this query you can't tell. So compile time is what I mean. Then I'll keep this check. We want some category. Else, and that's gonna be a some category. Else we wanna do a none. Now Rust format can fix this. Great. And then we fold. No, do we fold? Yes, we fold into the budget summary. So we want a budget summary. Let's implement default. And then the accumulator summary, and then what else? The actual element. So values dot. Now we want to push into summary, so that's going to be mutable. So insert, actually, that's what it's called for hash maps. So summary dot sum per category dot. Or can I do a method that takes an iterator to that? Yeah. Let's do that. So I'll let IntelliSense make that, and that can be an iterator over a string and decimal, which is exactly what this is. Did I put them in the right order? No. So category sum. And yeah, can I create a hash map? I don't need to do this whole folding thing. So budget summary new. Make that pub. Just in case I move this to a new module. Okay. And yeah, that's it. We expected 2 arguments. Maybe yeah, just the delimiters or whatever. Into. I guess I can just run into. Takes, yeah, because it's item. It's into, not like that. Sum per category dot into. Collect into. Is that feels like a method that's gonna be, yeah, what's it called? Like not implemented yet. I just do collect. Yeah, I don't even need collect into. Expected JSON. That's because I need to return JSON. Let's check this example again. Response example JSON, just like this. It's simple. Do let budget summary. Do I even need to? I could just return it all, but it's just pretty long if I just did like, why not? Let's do that. I'll turn it into a variable if I need to later. So, okay. Then that needs to be wrapped in JSON. Like that. Gotta fix the parentheses issue now. That's fine, that's fine. Filter map. 2 more parentheses. There you go. I feel like this is kind of a crappy way to do it, but I'm fine with it. I guess I need to run it again. Sum per category, example 2, 20, example 0. Shouldn't be returning as a string, right? Oh wait, but it's probably better off returning serializing as a string, right? Because of the whole weirdness with what floating point numbers. Yeah, that makes sense. In JSON. Let me see how the data looks like. Can I add more data? I'm gonna add more data. So we want to insert into budget. Am I not? Oops, I'm not inside the Postgres thing. That's a lot of values. Just one. What else do we say? By, and then I'll make it so category example has more values. So amount, let's do 35. Let's just do 99, 199. We have the 99 endings. Category example date 2026 0172. Let's see what's in there again. And then I guess I'm supposed to do this actually instead of just typing exit, even though that works. Okay. So this should work. I don't even have to compile anything. Yeah. Cool. Cargo X run. Do I not have cargo watch installed locally? Interesting. I don't mind typing cargo run again. To do is not saved. Okay. Now I can implement the actual routes. Let's make a new module for that. Error's fine, that's great. So what should we call this module? Transactions. Transactions. Should I make it? No, I shouldn't make it plural. Create it. Alright, great. And I'm gonna move that in. This type represents the rows. I guess I want to like return a router. That's so annoying to think of that. Where if I go, I use uppercase O to move up, and that happens where it like puts the comments for me, which would be useful if I was writing a comment, but I'm not. I just comment code a lot. Yeah. So let's do the router function. It might need the database stuff. So I guess we want to net into /transaction, and that can go in there too. Transaction, and that can go into that router. That turns in here. So router new. I need to import that. And then this goes right here. That doesn't matter. There aren't any arguments in there. And with state, doesn't that go? And does it go out here? Yeah, because I'm creating the router like this. And right, let me make that public. And that's gonna be under transaction, so transaction router. Expected unit type. Why did it expect a unit type? That's my question. I should probably... So the nest, by nest, I'm not able to run this probably. Interesting, why did it expect its own unit type? Alright, I'll just call. I'm gonna add this as an argument here, and then I can add function get not found. I need to import a bunch of stuff now. Okay, that's just gonna be a PG pool. Probably, isn't it copy? Isn't it clonable? I'm pretty sure it's clonable. Shouldn't I be working by reference though? I don't know if I should be cloning it around, honestly. Well, if I want to use it as state, oh, I don't need to clone it around actually. I just need cloning here. So pool dot clone, and that can go away. It does not take 0 arguments. Cool. And then I can do with state, and then pool. I don't even need to be cloning that right now, but yeah, but I'll keep it. Okay, let me go back there and finish fixing these imports. Assert serialize, assert deserialize, hash map, decimal, JSON state, so state, JSON. This I want to import from, whoops. Oh no, now this window's big. It's annoying. I'm just fixing it real quick. Alright, nope. How do I get the quick fix window to open for this? I had no idea how quick fix windows work. I just wanted to get a little thingy for the stream. I don't have that open. I had a guide on how to use it open. Stack Overflow post, I mean. Quick fix. I hit enter by accident. Quick fix. Window. Them. Let's see. Oh, I can just use edit. It doesn't matter what it says. I can just use the edit command to change it to change that. Yeah. Okay. I'll close that now. So yeah, result. Did I get the right result imported? No, I probably have to do that manually. I don't think it's smart enough to do that for me. So rate error result. Cool. This is all good. No compiler errors. I can get rid of these now. Another transaction type. I'm not to input stuff again. That's fine. Can't find type router. Whoops. Gotten rid of all that. This I can get rid of. And these. What is the shortcut to? It have an underscore. Row, I don't need. What is the shortcut to fix errors? I mean, I know I can do GRA. I guess I should be doing that. Can I fix more than one error though with GRA at a time? I don't know. And now the O, capital O bothers me again. Time, I'm using the time crate for, I think. What is the crate that I'm using? That's gonna be in my cargo.toml. Time, yeah, I'm using the crate time per time. So let's add that. Cargo add time. No, that's the right file. So time, date. Let's import that. Kind, transaction kind. I wanted to, I think I set that up. No, I'm not. I used to have like a kind, like what kind of transaction it was, but I don't have that anymore. So let me split the windows. That's not the right one. Can I just have that in here? Yeah. And I'll open. Did it close? That sucks. Okay. ID is obviously gonna be 64, I think. And it doesn't really matter, I don't use it. Description is gonna be text, so it's gonna be a string. Amount, that's gonna be decimal. Category, string, date. Date doesn't implement deserialize. Maybe I need like a survey feature. Yeah, I catch features. Survey. That was really quick. Oh, it's because it's building, so it just turns off all errors while it's building. But yeah, now it implements serialize and deserialize. Good. Now I can work on the actual routes. So async, let's copy this. Let's just start with get, just to get all transactions, like regardless of category. Let's do, what is it gonna be? It's just gonna be slash transaction. Wait, I need to add like the prefix. How do I put the prefix? Oh, that's in here, isn't it? Like under, yeah, I think that's already under main. Let me close this. Hello, control command Q, command W, not command, control W Q. It worked. So yeah, slash transaction. Everything is under slash transaction. So I guess this would just be slash. Let's add the route. Route slash. That's gonna be get. And then what do I call these? Just get transactions. Right? What do I call these methods? Let's see what someone else calls it. Route. Create router. Okay, I need to figure out how to organize the stuff because I don't know. Response. This is a nice, pretty neat way to seems like they're using oh no, they're not using anything special. Okay. The DB obviously. Create to do handler. Get to do handler, edit to do handler, delete to do handler. Get transactions, that's what I'm gonna call it. Can I put that comma there? No. Okay, get transactions. So that's gonna be a vector of budget summary. A vector of transaction. Can I do that? I don't know if that works of JSON. So now I got the query as macro that I gotta try out. So SQL X query as, and that's actually a macro. So cool. And then I can let me check how the macros use it. Fetch one. I don't want to fetch one. I want to fetch multiple. So it's gonna be the same thing as before. And this is just a simple select all from budget. And I think I need to put this in turbofish, don't I? Or something. Where do I put the type? Was it figure out for me? Maybe you can use inferring the type. Yeah, it's probably gonna infer it. So then fetch all pool. Oh wait, why is the syntax highlighting so weird? Okay, I put the type in front. That works too. It doesn't use inference. I felt like that's a pretty complicated thing to do, and I guess it really was. Missing struct fields time, right? Because it's not called time. It's called. What is it called? Where is it? Here. Date. What happened here? That's what happened. From option string. Why are they optional? That's becoming an issue now. Well, these aren't optional at all. They're all not null. Or should be not null. Right? Let me go back to the example. There's a to-dos example, so I guess if I check their migration script, maybe I did mine wrong. Not null, default false, big serial. Maybe I should have made a big serial. Create table if it not exists. Why are we getting optional values? Huh. Select all from, well, yeah, they're doing that too. Let's see why are they being optional? Why are they being optional? If a column may be null, are there any columns be allowed to be null? Can any column be null in Postgres? Let's see. I put not null in the does Postgres not enforce it? Yeah, it says not null. Do I need to put is not null? Pretty sure I didn't see that in example. Not null. Pretty sure that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. Not null. That is not null. Do I need to check for that? Just where all, can I do that? Is not null. Where category ID. Oh, category not null. No, I should complain about other stuff. Not. That I can just put like a to-do. Let me put a to-do real quick so it doesn't bother me with other errors. It does. What about it? Oh, that was already there. What other string? Description. Where description, amount, category, and date. Description, amount, category, and date are not null. Why not do it like this? Are not null. Why not? Feels weird because of that. So description and category is not null, and amount is not null, and date is not null. Category, description, date, and ID. And ID is not null. That's just weird. Why is that happening? I mean, the query should make sure it's fine. Let's look at the docs, like not in here. Real docs. Or just regular query. Macro. That's not a macro, it's a module. So Postgres types. And when will they be optional? So option, because they shouldn't be, right? Nullability. Let's look up option. I don't know if I want to read all this for now. Multiple fetch all. is not null to check if it's not null. Yeah, I'm checking if they're not null. Description is not null, and category is not null. The amount is not null, and date is not null, and ID is not null. Pretty sure that's all of them. What if I had that there? So where category is not null. Just to see if I can even get rid of that. Where category is not null, and the sum of amounts is not null. Can I make any values for that? Sum total. Excuse me. So I need to give rows an explicit type. It's being annoying about that again, isn't it? Total is not null. Category. No, total. Well, can I at least get one of them to not require type? I need to run this. Can what's the command? Prepare. Cannot be returned from database. Syntax error near where? So the category sum amount. Yeah, this is the one that sums. But this should be fine. Select category. Wait, no. It's not fine. Oh, where is supposed to not be here? Where's clauses are in different positions. Will that make category not be a option? No, it still is an option. That sucks. Okay, it's not distinct from. So for Postgres, it only works for columns which come directly from actual tables. As the implementation will need to query the table metadata to find if the given column has a not null constraint. Columns that do not have a not null constraint are result in an expression are assumed to be nullable. Well, I mean, I think the query I'm making doesn't do any of that, so it shouldn't be assumed to be nullable. I'm pretty sure which column is not supposed to be not null. Pretty sure they all have a not null category. Not null. Isn't this fine? Let me alter the table. Default Postgres. Let me see. Default Postgres. I still need. There's always gonna be a value. Is it category that's being bad? I can just see that by. Yeah, let me get rid of this change. By making it optional in the actual struct. So. Wrong file. So in here. Category is the only one that could be null. Yes, it is category. Well, no, these don't matter. Category is not null. Doesn't seem to do anything. but the rest are fine. What is an empty string? No. Interesting. So default empty string. Maybe I should make it not null. Or default. Default empty string SQL. Default. Yeah, that's what I did. Not null and default. Oh. Well, I should have put those two straight statements. Let's alter the table. Now that I'm not gonna run the migrations again. So alter table budget and set. I'm gonna have to like convert this to a whole set thing. Create budget table, and then I want to do I even need all these? It's gonna be annoying. Yeah, let's. I can't even select this. I'm gonna have to. I don't have the Vim key bindings for this. So there, delete. Oops. Set category. No, that's not what I want to do. I have this really good website I found that teaches me all of this. Drop, rename, other changes. I see. So if I want to change, update a single column. Let's see what Postgres says. Alter table, rename, set, data type. That's what I want to do. So set. Add alter table. Only name action. Action is one of these. So set. And then it's gonna be the actual data type. Let's try. Set category to. Do I need to do equals? I don't think I did. Set category to that, and then I can end the query. And this, I just gotta get rid of real quick. Whoops. Set. Wouldn't I put the column like the rest of the syntax? Do we have examples here? Alter column. Set data type. Alter column address. How do I edit? Do I change the type of one column? How to add a not null constraint to a column. That's exactly what I do. So alter table, budget, and then what else? Alter column. It's not even explaining my website. No, it doesn't have too much stuff for this because I guess it is specific to databases. Add, yeah, add. This is not. Okay. So alter column, category, set not null, w docs. That's everything I need. Okay, so yeah. In fact, I can get rid of the option now. Good. Be able to get rid of the option now, and this is now an issue because category. Yeah, it should be null. Awesome. Pretty awesome. Can I just return a JSON of a vector of the rows? Yeah, so literally just this. That work. Expected results. That's right. So result. How is that gonna look? I'm curious about that response. So if we make sure it's running, compile the new crates, I guess I compile every time I edit the SQL statements. Migration apply was previously applied, has been modified. I know. Just ignore it. I'm gonna run it again, but I'll just can't find the command, so I'll just use migrate run. Migrate /help. How do I make it ignore the fact that I edited it? Migration was previously applied but has been modified. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Should have made a new migration file to fix that. Right. Oh, I didn't even need to do this. Okay, that's right. That's what they're for. So we add a new migration. So SQL migrate, add. In the description, I'll just say category not null. And then we can add alter table budget, alter column. Alter table budget, alter column, category. How is it? It's all in one line in here. I'll put it all in one line then. I don't know how the indentation is supposed to work. Set not null, alter table if exists. I want to make sure that it still works. No, why did I add another one? I don't want that one. Bruh. I can remove that. No, not rename. Delete. Good. And migrate, run. Cool, now it's applied. And now I should be able to run my program. I want to look more into migrations. I'm going to rewatch a video on that. Oh, summary is not working. Is it not returning any JSON? Wow. Oh, right, because that's not a path anymore. It's transaction/summary. Cool. And then if I do transaction just/transaction, look at that. I got all the JSON. Oh, I should add logging. Logging is really useful. I already have some logging for this. Oh, total. That's right. I also need to get the total. Yeah, how to get the total. That should be a pretty simple query. Yeah. I call it like total per category, sum per category. Okay. Sum per category. Let's call it that. I should probably use this grn sum per categories, and then sum all, and I'll make another SQLX query macro thing. So we just want collect some amount from budget. That's it. Should I even be making this method? I feel like I shouldn't really care about this. Yeah, it's so useless. I don't need this method. I just do like a use the constructor notation or whatever it's called. Sum per category. Sum per categories. And I can just collect. Obviously, I can get rid of one of those. Like that one, for example. And then this closes that. And this closes that. That closes that. I think I need to add that there. Cool. Sum per category. That's what it's called. Sums per categories, I should probably call it too. No, because that's a hash map, and this is sums per categories. Should you realize variable names? Oh look, I looked it up before. Single for instances, plural for collections. Yeah, I guess it should be plural too. So I should rename this. Sum per categories. Rust is what I'm thinking now. How to name a variable. It's such a specific question. How to name variable. How to name variable for a hash map. I can just do it like in general. Key to value. I guess this is general. So key to value, or yeah, let's do that. So grn category to sums. How to name hash maps just in general. How to name. Oh, this feels wrong. Hash maps in not Rust. How to name hash map variable names. Hash map naming conventions. Okay. Number of countries of country. County countries. These are old. I feel like I should look at the more new answers. No, never mind. Newer answers. Value by key. Functions, methods. Constants, private. Yeah, this doesn't have hash maps. Let's say hash tables, because some other languages use that. Use that term for that. Hash maps again. Code to name. Some. Wait. What is it? What's first? Is it? Yeah, it's the key. Okay. I guess. Sum to category. This is pretty understandable. to category. I feel like I could put this like, yeah, I could go all the way up there. Doesn't need to be here. And I don't even need this. Could have done that faster, whatever. Sum all. So we want to fetch 1. Because it's just gonna be one answer, that's right. Pool. Interesting, I need a reference to pool. Or whatever. It's not getting cloned around, so that's fine. Oh wait. I think it's not getting cloned around. And then what else? What do we have here? We have a single record, and it's gonna be just the sum, which is optional. So, sum to category and then sum to everything. So I guess, wasn't there a JSON macro? Yeah, there was a JSON macro to make this easier. Or I could make a new type. Budget summary, yeah. This is supposed to be a type for this anyways. I can get rid of this. Let me put that closer to there. This function. That should probably be all the way down there. Just rearranging some things. So everything's easier to find. Alright. Some amount from budget. Right, I need to write this. So sum all, that's just gonna be a decimal. Oh, but that's how it's gonna be returned. I feel like that those are weird names. Sum per category, sum to category. I feel like per sounds better just to me. Sum per category and then sum all. Or just total. I call it total. Let's call it total. Yes, total. I should probably rename this first. Total to category. And this too, so total to category. Actually, it didn't matter which order because I didn't want. Oh, there. This, I thought this was gonna get broken. Total to category and then sum to all. Interesting. Oh, okay, so it does notice that it's repeated. Okay, that's neat. That the name is repeated. So, sum all. Is that a good name? How do I call like the cumulative total? Like total for everything. Total for all rows. I don't like using AI too much, but I feel like this is. Oh, look at that. I was trying to figure out OBS, but what do I want to ask? I want to ask like, what do I call total everything I have? I mean, the AI is great for naming things. I'm bad at naming things, as you saw. I mean, I was looking up how to name hash maps. Didn't really get much. I guess I got the 2 like key to value standard. Total of everything I have in the database, like a cumulative total. I don't even know if that's what the sum total, the grand total. I don't know what cumulative means, if it really means what I'm thinking. Instead of per category, I probably have to specify that. And I probably unspecify it's a variable name or not a key name in JSON, so not a variable. Total, something that would confuse is is that I have total for categories. Grand total is weird though. I don't want to name it grand total. Overall total. Grand total. Okay, I'll call it grand total. Why not? Grand total. And I have to rename it here too. Grand total. Just add that there. Grand total. And I probably have to map it. Dot sum. It's something. It can be. Do I need to unwrap this or return an error if there's no grand total? I guess it'd be 0. Unwrap or 0. Dot sum. Dot unwrap or 0. And what am I doing here? I guess the thing is empty. Yeah, this makes sense. And it's decimal type, so I need to import that macro. Great. Now I'm wondering. Let's restart this. I'm wondering how the response is gonna look like. That's a little annoying the way it comes out. Let me open that in my browser. Not that localhost. 8,000 transaction. No, that's not it. I'm looking at summary transaction. Well, that's cool too, but transaction summary. Well, it's category to total now that I'm thinking about it. Whoops, that's reversed. Category to total. So, category to total. And again here, category to total. Cool. I need to recompile. Category to total. Feels like a weird name. I could probably call it like category totals. Category totals. I like that one better. Category totals. Category total. And then just this. Let's look at. Whoops. Do I need to? Yes. Restart it. There's a problem with this site. What's the problem? Sent back an error 44 not found. But I'm doing a GET request. Pretty sure that is found. That was found. It's listening on 8,000 transaction. Oh, the slash. Does that make a difference? I didn't think that make a difference. Interesting. I didn't know that. So this is the date. 2026, 2025, 7, 2020, 2047. Is that the day? I guess it's the 47th day. That's an interesting way to encode it. Amount, ID. And let's look back at the totals. Let's check. I'm gonna open this here. And summary. I don't think I shouldn't call it summary. Like, that doesn't follow rest, but who cares? For now, this is fine. In fact, that shouldn't be under the transaction part. That should be under really another router. Let's make a module for that. So, and it's also better in case I do different calculations for summary, because this is pretty simple. And I'm returning a router. Let me just copy what I have here. So this is basically what I'm doing. Summary router and slash summary, get summary. Go down here. The the imports are gonna be a little bit annoying to do, but that's fine. Can I like use Rust fix to fix the imports? Well, the results I should do manual. So use create error result. And cargo fix that. Let's do dirty changes. Who cares? Source. Can I specify? Even specify the file. And yeah, I'll just do allow 30 for everything. That didn't fix the imports. Interesting. What did that change? Oh, maybe because it wasn't part of the actual thing. Yeah, I wanted to import. Can I not get it to fix imports? Or tell it to fix imports. Is there like a GRA fix all? I guess I gotta pick which ones. GRA. I guess I can just do like this. Yeah. GRA. And I do next. GRA. And then next. I need to save every time I do that. And then GRA. That one's gonna be fine. Save. Next. Axum JSON. Did I not move the type? I think I left it inside. Yeah, budget summary didn't get moved over. That should be moving over. Getting moved over. Get doesn't need the trait boundary. Could be because of this. It was fine before. Route summary. Oh, so the types aren't imported. I should probably finish importing them. It was just that. Okay. Functions are never used. That's because I'm not adding them here. I could use an arc to optimize the whole cloning thing. That would make me have to update so many signatures, but I guess it would be an optimization. Not one that I'm willing to do, I guess. Router and clone. Was there anything that I did that was already pub? Yeah, that doesn't need to be pub. In fact, what about these? Yeah, these aren't pub. Okay. Well, I got the get transactions. Now I can post the next one. Wait, what is this? Get out. Cool. I don't need that or that. Interesting. All right, I can finish the REST API now. Sync function. You know what? I feel like this is enough for today. Yeah, I got a pretty good amount of things done for that transaction. Let me turn it back on. Not cargo fix. Cargo run. What is it? Nesting at the root is no longer supported. Well, it didn't tell me that before. Am I supposed to use merge? Other. Axum Rust. How do we nest these things? Router. Route. Nest. What's the difference between nest and merge? I mean, merge doesn't seem to take the actual path. It's gonna start. What do you mean nexting in a root doesn't work? What do you mean root? Oh, Nesting out the root doesn't work. Oh, like that. That's what it meant. Okay. And I should commit this. Yeah, gotta remember to do that. Let's look at this again. Oh, looks like there's a problem with this site. Well, it's merging, so it should still be. Oh, yeah, because now it's just slash summary. And then slash transaction. And then I'd have like slash transaction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. Okay. I like the progress. Let's push this all to git commit -m. I mean, we did two things. We did the transactions and the summary, but the summary, I guess I can like tell them right now both. So summary route and get route and transaction. Trans, I think trans is gonna not sound like what I want. Like to keep my messages short. Transaction, get, and summary routes. Yes, that works. Transaction, get, and summary routes. Let's put that. All right. That's it for today. I'm gonna continue working on this maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow. So see you guys.